So what this means is that I think we can, rather than maybe think about soft power, we can perhaps add imagined power, because it's what people think of China to be that really gives it a lot of the power. So you've got the Chinese state trying to create a chosen image of China. This is what we are, this is what we stand for, this is what our beliefs come from, this is where we're going to go. It's imagined. The China model is what people want it to be. If you actually sit down and try and say what is the China model, it's very difficult to break it down. I mean, not least because the province has its own way of doing things. Even within Zhejiang province, there's about 2 or 3 different models of economic activity. So saying there's a model, I mean, it's a bit strange. But it's what people want it to be. The model is imagined. People think, this is the China model, and then they act because of it. So the model becomes like a speech act. You think of it, you imagine it, and then you develop your policies on it. It's very interesting that when people talk about the China model outside China, they're always talking about the successes of it. But within China, there's a huge debate and pretty much a consensus that the model needs to be reformed because it's got huge problems. Yang, the economist at Beijing University, wrote the end of the Beijing Consensus. There's a wide agreement that the mode of economic growth, if you like, that's got China to where it is today, has not only served its purpose, but is now outdated, and there has to be a move away from exports more to domestic consumption. So the people who are talking about the great successes of the China model tend to be more from outside China, imagining China, if you like, than those within China who often tend to focus more on the problems and the defects than the people from outside.